Sunday morning, Tiffany's out on her walk. Sierra is getting ready for her last shift at Black Rock Coffee Bar. And Bryce is just sleeping, I assume. I just imported all the footage for today's vlog. Gonna sit down and start editing that. But first, a nice cup of King's Coast coffee, shall we? Darkness blend is what we're currently into. My favorite, as always, kingscoastcoffee.com, link in the description down below. Use code Clintus to save 10%. They've got amazing roasts, roasted and shipped to you the first of every month. Can't go wrong. Just finished up the vlog. Tiffany's in here cooking breakfast. We got a couple scrambles going on today instead of omelets. Using up the rest of that ham. Got some blueberries, some sourdough bagels, some rustic bread. All done with the vlog. Time to get some chores done, starting with the bathroom. She has returned from her final shift at Black Rock. How was that?
It was good. It was fun. I only had a 3-hour shift because I traded with somebody because I got to go to my new place after this. But for the day, they asked like what they wanted the theme to be, so I said pink, of course. So almost everyone except for the boys because they didn't have pink. But most of the girls wore pink, and so this is my outfit, pink hair. And then two of the girls that they don't really wear pink, they wear mostly like black, just like kind of like alternative clothes. They didn't have pink, so they made me bracelets.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I thought that was really sweet. And then my friend that I coach with and her husband came in to say happy last shift and brought me flowers. And then these are just, I actually got these for you and Mom if you guys want them. It's the Mexican mocha scented. Yeah, Mexican mocha scented. They had extras. Nice. And then these are all the things that I had in my drawer, my tip drawer. I had it emptied out.
Oh, wow.
All the stickers, almost all of them. Some of them at the beginning I took home and then I lost them, but I just kind of kept them in here to collect them so I wouldn't lose them. All the stickers from working there mostly. Some of my random like Polaroid pictures that I had in there for a while. Oh, this is the one that's me, but you can barely see it. Kind of turned out dark. But yeah, it was good.
It was good. Yeah. Close another chapter.
Yep.
And another one opens.
On to the next one.
Porta potty, just in the median. Just dropped off Tiffany's car to Costco to get her tires rotated. She's on top of that. I need to do a better job of that. So.
Your warranty to get messed up because you didn't do what you're supposed
yeah, I know. Well, it's one of those things. Like we like to make an appointment, drop your car off, and go kill an hour now. So we're gonna head over to the new Panera Bread that just opened up, grab lunch, and then at some point probably go back to Costco, do some shopping. We're gonna make a trip to Home Depot as well, get some potting soil. Gonna do a transplant on one of her plants. She's done such a good job taking care of it that it's overgrown its pot and it's fallen out. So I gotta repot it. I have yet to be in here to eat, but the girls came here last weekend and I came a couple weeks ago to grab a free cookie, I think, for Tiff's birthday. And this new Sprouts just opened up this weekend as well. So, oh, it looks so good. What's new? Everything. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. More impressed with the one from last week.
Yeah, just from like looking at it.
A little overcooked. Then broccoli. And hot on top of the cold. It's gonna wilt it pretty fast. I went with the shrimp salad. Looks pretty damn good. A baguette. So we just got a phone call from Costco that said that Tiffany's rotating her tires 3,000 miles too soon. Because I guess they changed it from 5,000 to 8,000 now. Tiffany's like literally on 5,000, like on the dot. So she's like, no, I'm not. It's 5,000 exactly. I'm like, yeah, no, they said 8. So we'll have to find out when they changed that because as of 5,000 miles ago, it was still 5,000 miles. So at some point they changed it and we missed the memo.
I've had like 2 bites. It's good, but
Disappointing.
yeah, I'd get the other one again.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't have not get this one again.
So neither one of us were really super happy with our meals. Felt like mine was it was a lot of lettuce, a lot of romaine lettuce. It needed like more toppings. And then we see a picture outside and I was missing 2 toppings. So I'm like, oh, well, there you go. It didn't have avocado or whatever cheese it was supposed to have, cotija, whatever. So I think if it would have had that, especially the avocado's a little more filling, there's just a lot of romaine lettuce. Hers looked way better to me because it had like arugula and it was like a spring mix. But hers, she didn't say it wasn't as filling as her last week's. Last week's, the carnitas bowl had like a rice and a ton of arugula and just was more satisfying, more fulfilling. So, not like we would never go back. We just probably wouldn't order those 2 dishes again. Like I said, hers looked great compared to mine. I would have liked hers probably better.
It tasted good. It was just a small portion.
Yeah, they both tasted great. The dressing was great. The shrimp was cooked perfectly. Just what needed more. Yeah. So we're gonna grab Tiff's car, do a quick trip in Costco, grab a couple things we need, and then we'll just run over to Home Depot real quick. Probably just honestly leave you in the car. I can go to Home Depot unless you want to go in. Oh, you want to pick out a plant? Okay, fair enough. July 26th, time for Halloween. That is absolutely hilarious. It's like as soon as 4th of July is over, there's no more holidays. Just let's go right straight to Halloween. Love the combos. Get a big plant with a bunch of little ones. Yeah, it's good sized plants for $16. $35 for these. Philodendron. I've had a mini version of this one before. God damn, this has got my name all over. Blueberry cheesecake caramelized croissants. Yes, yes, and yes. The hell. Oh. Back at the Home Depot garden section, we got some indoor potting mix, and we're just looking for one more plant for the windowsill. Since we're going to be putting this down on the ground in a bigger pot, we need something kind of this size right here to fill the window. Maybe another one of these is little guys. Quick haul from Costco. We got our bell peppers, we got some sheet pan vegetables, some broccoli, eggs, of course, protein pancakes. I swear I've gotten these before. These look so familiar. Tiff says no, first time. Oh, that what it is? Okay. These are awesome. Little snack for on the go. Love them. New flavor of G2G. Seriously, the best. Can you call them protein bars? They're 18 grams, but they're all clean ingredients. They're 18 grams of protein, 300 calories. Anyway, it's really good. Had a sample of those. Tiff got the red salsa. I knew they had a tool pack at Costco, and sure enough they did. So now we got green and red. Really, really good. Her breakfast sausages that she loves. Little guac cups are quick and easy, fat to add to any meal. And we pull the trigger. I pull the trigger on the blueberry cheesecake croissants.
Oh, they're not cheesecake. Oh, they're cheesecake?
Yeah, blueberry cheesecake. That's what I said. Blueberry cheesecake croissants.
That part.
That's why I was like, it's got my name all over it.
Wow.
And then the potting soil and the little plant for Tiffany to replace this one, because this one's going to get repotted, and obviously that's not going to sit in the windowsill, so we're losing a plant on the windowsill. And actually, we need more plants for the windowsills. I took the bamboo back to my office. This is a one that we propagated from the original one that her mom gave me when they went on their first vacation road trip. Like she was gone for 2 months. We propagated this. It lasted for a couple years, but eventually it died. This is the propagation that's doing very well. And I'm actually going to propagate this one. I was going to buy another one, but I was like, no, I'm just going to propagate this. So we're going to do one of those as well. But yeah, this one over here is looking a little bare. 2 plants died, and then of course the big one is the one we're moving. So we need some more plants here. Otherwise, we've got some nice spread going on. This natural light we have coming in really works well. Yeah, it's the new trend, the dirt bike style. Yozma. All right, we're done with Costco, heading out of the house. Got Bryce with us, and we're gonna head over to Sierra's new jobby job for the soft opening, friends and family of Wiffy's. It's a dirty soda shop. They also do coffee, energy drinks, a whole plethora. Just basically a drink, one-stop shop for drinks, and they're busy. Holy crap.
Oh crap.
All right, well, it looks like it's gonna be action-packed. Sierra's excited, and we're excited for her, and we're excited for Wiffy. How we doing? Boom. Look at that. Pretty busy for a soft opening, advertised only, friends and family. I love the artwork on the wall. I'll get closer to that when we get over there. Sierra's man in the coffee maker. There she is in her hat. He started doing that. All right, it's about that time. Time to play in the dirt. You've been watching the channel for a while. You know, this was at one point one of my favorite things to do on the weekends. Buy a bunch of indoor plants, outdoor plants, and just repot them. I've got a bunch of empty pots, outdoors, indoors, all kinds of things. This one actually needs to be repotted. He's overgrown. We're also going to trim him down a little bit. There's no reason for him to be this long, unless we're going to let him drop down. You know what, I totally forgot. We went to Home Depot, I bought potting soil and this plant to replace him from inside. Totally forgot to buy an extra long, something for him to climb on. So because we only have what we have, I'm gonna trim him to that piece there and tie him up, let him get a thicker base. So I got the top of the spa off. It is down to 97 degrees, which is a little warmer than the pool was yesterday, crazy enough. I think the pool was like 92. I got this down to 94 the other day, having the top off. It's just been so hot out that the temperature's not dropping down in the 80s now. If I kept it off 2 days in a row, it'll drop into the 80s, guaranteed. But with only one day when it's been 112 outside, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna dip in the spa, kind of get wet, get cooled off, and then music, repotting. Oh yeah, it's bath water. It's bath water. Like that's a nice bath. You wouldn't want anything hotter than this for bath water. That's when you know it's bath water. It's 98 degrees, so it's body temperature. That's how crazy. So yeah, it's pH balancing, alkalinity is good now. Gonna throw some chlorine, give it its weekly shock, and then we'll start planting him. Get too hot, we'll dip back in. You know, I'd live stream this on my phone, but this thing would overheat most definitely. Anything longer than like say 30 minutes, it would overheat because this thing gets hot enough as it is indoors when it's room temperature AC. This thing will get warm, right? Like it gets warm to the touch because it's streaming data. Boo, right? Out here, 30 minutes, it'd go black screen. I'd lose it. So we're gonna vlog it. Damn. This thing's stuck in here. Oh yeah, this thing's got like no root ball. This whole bag's gonna fit in this damn pot. When I went buying the soil, I purposely thought like, oh, I'm gonna do a bunch of these little pots, and not even thinking like, oh no, this isn't a little pot, it needs to be upgraded. I should have got the bigger damn bag. Gonna go ahead and empty out this old soil kind of into this pot here since it's got mostly new stuff. And just kind of mix it in, give this guy more new stuff on the bottom. There we go. Just kind of mix in the old stuff here. Just kind of break up the ball a little bit. Okay. Oh, we got a worm? Hey, we got a worm. No, wait. Oh, it's a stick. Thought it was a worm. Quick and easy job for the little guy. like I said, I thought I was gonna be doing a bunch of these, and then Tiff and I made kind of, say, hold on, let's actually count what we have, so many pots we have, let's do some like planning. I was like, I'm all for that, girl. Okay, so I went in the garage to grab some trimmers to trim this guy up, and then I remembered I have a ton of pots, like I said, full of soil. So again, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dump some of this old soil in here and just mix it in with the new stuff and get him, because there's like a good 4 inches of space that needs to be full of soil. Again, he's not that big right now, but if we can get him thriving again, you know, hopefully getting some new roots going, and he could be something great. Now I just need some like zip ties real quick here. Get him tied up on the top. He outgrew the bottom one, and I guess the other one just snapped off. That one's one, two, we've tied him up twice. We need one more here. And then, like I said, eventually he's gonna need something bigger. I am out of zip ties. I honestly cannot find my bag, little baggie, anywhere. That's, you know, honestly, the next project I work on should be my garage. It's so overdue. And I don't go in there very often. I don't do home projects very often, but here I am, kind of like tiptoeing into this new era of like, fix shit around the house, Dad. Doing honeydews. Okay, so I'm gonna get a pair of scissors and just trim up the white pieces coming off there, but that just at least gets them up and stable. We'll give him some fertilizer, give him some water, and then get him settled in his new home. Same for this guy. Fertilizer and water. I present to you Ivy.
Oh, jeez.
What are you scared of?
Oh, no. It's very cute.
Right? And they'll take a spot on the windowsill. She's got a big hole to fill. I think we're gonna need maybe one more. Even though it's symmetrical right now, right? Boom, boom, boom. Put one in the middle, separate them out a little bit. While I've been outside, Tiffany's been busy inside, meal prepping. Look at that, oh. Potatoes for dinner tonight. Chicken breast's been marinating. So that smells like a kitchen in here. All right, time for the meat. We got 2 Duroc pork chops here. And we have, I think it's 3 big old chicken breasts that have been marinating all day. I think Tiffany thawed them out yesterday and then put them in the marinade today. So, and that is, actually I don't remember what the marinade is, but for the pork chops, we're gonna be seasoning with Kinder's Prime Steak on one and the Dano's Primo Steak Seasoning on the other. I've come into this, like, I really love seasonings and spices and rubs, right? Like, for the longest time, I just did like the basic salt, pepper, garlic, occasionally some onion, but just real basic, right? Salt, pepper, garlic, salt, pepper, garlic. And there's so many great blends out there that just by adding like some chilies or some bell peppers or some jalapenos, poppy seeds, cumin seeds, like you can really just get some crazy flavors going on in your meat. We're gonna start with the chicken first because I'm pretty sure that's what Tiffany's most excited about. Get that on the indirect heat. And then we'll put the pork chops on the direct heat. Whew, fuck, it's hot. It's the only problem with using seasonings that's like too fine for grilling. It always like burns like that. That's almost borderline because it had some poppy seeds and some fine things. You need really coarse seasoning to get the crust going. Otherwise you get like more like a burnt. That'll still be delicious, but not as good as like coarse pepper salt. The stuff that Saucy Luke's uses is awesome. Really gives a great bark. I would have used Saucy Luke's AZ bark, but honestly I'm trying to slow down and keep that for just beef, just steaks. But I do want to go and pick up some more of his seasonings. Like I said, he's got 3 other ones, so I might as well just buy them all and have the full lot because I'm really, really enjoying his seasonings. Oh, we finally pulled the trigger on a new grill brush. It was supposed to be delivered today, but it looks like it got delayed till tomorrow. But we got one. All right, chicken and pork, potatoes in the roaster, and a salad. I think that's it. Salad, chicken, pork chop, potatoes. Bryce is gonna skip the pork and go straight to the chicken. New plant buddy, chilling in the sill. And this guy's down here on the floor for now. Definitely need to get some kind of stand, somewhere to elevate him. And I'm thinking maybe he can go right here with the front door in this corner spot here. We'll see though. 8:30 p.m. Time to wrap it up for the night. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Hope you had a great weekend yourself. Tomorrow's Monday, back to the grind. I think on the way home, I'm going to stop at the Home Depot to get a better stick for the vine, and some kind of like plant zip ties, like twine or something like that they make. And then probably another bag of potting soil. And while I'm there, I just might grab another plant. We'll see. No promises. But now that I got the new one in the windowsill, I feel like it needs another one. So kind of in this plant kick right now, I might as well go with it. I'm enjoying the two that I have here. I can see myself maybe getting one more small one, but other than that, I don't want to crowd the table too much. I want to make sure I still have desk space. But we're slowly building our home garden again. Now that I've changing things up in here, more light, more natural light. And like I said, the next big purchase is going to be a new chair. So maybe I'll stop at a few places on the way home. We'll see. Either way, come back tomorrow to find out. We'll see you then. Vlog on.